Good morning, Commander fans. I just finished building my very first Commander deck. I spent a little too much time and resources on the project, but I thought I would share the top 10 things I learned in the process to help you improve your EDH deck building and gameplay experience. The first tip on my list is to know your brackets. Wizards recently took over the rules governing the Commander format, and they invented 5 brackets to define play levels. The first bracket is number 1. It's more exhibition theme deck, just for fun level. The second bracket is a core bracket. There are no game changers, 2-card combos, or mass land design in that. It's also a fun level. There's the third bracket, number 3, which they consider the upgraded bracket. That's what I've got here. I basically take a precon and add a few cards to it. That is level 3. The fourth bracket is optimized. This has no restrictions other than the ban list. And then finally, there's bracket number 5, which is CEDH, otherwise known as competitive EDH, not Canadian EDH like I used to think it was. But this is also the most powerful bracket level of Commander. There are no restrictions other than the ban list. You can include the most expensive, the most powerful cards in this format if you want to go for broke and build the most expensive Commander deck that you've ever seen. The second tip is to know your game changers that we just talked about. There are 40 cards on the game changer list which are not quite banned, but they could be banned soon if they get too powerful and broken. The good thing is they're very expensive, so if you don't have the money to invest in some of these cards, you don't have to play them. So in the white color cards, there's 5 cards that are white, and 1 is called Enlightened Tutor. There are 9 blue cards on the list, including Force of Will, Rhystic Study, and Mystical Tutor. There are 7 black cards on the list, including the Demonic Tutor. 2 red cards, Jessica's Will, Underworld Breach. 3 green cards, including Gaia's Cradle. 4 multicolored cards, including Yuriko, the Tiger's Shadow. And there are 10 colorless artifact and land cards, including Chrome Mox, the One Ring, Tabernacle at Pendrevale, Mox Diamond, and the Mana Vault. My third tip is to keep it simple and buy a precon. This is what I should have done in the first place. They're usually cheaper. You can get the brand new sets right at your local store or LGS. And it's got all the cards you need and dice and things like that. Commanders are included. They've been tested by Wizards of the Coast, strategic R&D, so that you know that they work right out of the box. And most times they're just going to be the most efficient, cost-effective bang for your buck to pick up 101 cards on the open market. My fourth tip is to research your prices. If there's a deck that you want to buy, you can go to MTGGoldfish or TCGPlayer.com to check out some of the prices inside of the deck. If there is a specific card that you know you want to play, you could check the price and see if that is within your price range, and then start building from there, or pick up a pre-constructed deck that includes those cards that's within your price range and start playing right out of the box. Tip number 5 is to set a budget. If you know you have maybe $100 and you can spend about $1 per card and keep everything in that pauper range, that would be the best way to start. As you build decks, you'll accumulate extra cards, which you can use to build other decks, which will help keep your budgets down for future decks. So I don't know, $100 it seems like pretty good. Most precons are about $35 to $50. Some of the fancier precons that come out they start at $100 anyway. So I'd say $100 if you're new to Magic or Commander, and just pick up 100 cards and go from there. Tip number 6 is to upgrade your favorite cards. Take out your least favorite cards from the deck that you picked up. Start adding in cards that you like to play with or that you know very well. That helps make the game a little more fun for you, and then simplifies it for your opponents, so you're not sitting there reading the card text trying to figure out what this card does. I've never played it before. While your opponent watches you read cards. That's not the best way to play Magic, but yeah, whatever your favorite cards are, you'll probably know those the best and want to put those in. Whether they're foil cards, I like a lot of the retro frame cards, so those are in my deck that you've seen in previous videos. That's tip number 6, is to upgrade to your favorite cards. Tip number 7 is to pick a theme, whether you want to play borderless cards, retro frame cards, or all foil cards. There's several themes out there that you can use at any of the brackets. Obviously, bracket number 1 is kind of the theme deck level, but you can get more advanced from there, adding cards that have better synergy. I started with a Grixis deck, just picking 3 colors, blue, black, and red, and just kind of brewed with those. You can do monocolor if you want, or you can even go as far as doing all 5 colors. You can even do energy decks that use specific tokens and functions like these energy counters. The sky's the limit. There's more than 1 million Magic cards printed, so there's a lot of themes that you can pick from. But I guess pick the favorite theme that you like to play the best and start with that. Build a deck around that, and you'll have the most fun playing with those cards. My 8th tip is to maximize free shipping on TCG Player. Most sellers that have sold a few items on TCG Player can offer free shipping with a $5 minimum purchase. So in order to build my commander deck, I shopped from 25 to 30 different sellers and added cards to my cart so that each transaction was a $5 minimum, which means that I would have free shipping on all the hundreds of cards that I purchased for this project. My 9th tip is to go to your local game store for pickup games and invite your friends to play. It's helpful to know which bracket level your deck is so that you can say, let's play a game of Commander. My deck is a level 3. If your deck is a level 1, at least you know what to expect when playing. The worst thing you want to do is to enter your local LGS with a $10,000 CEDH level 5 bracket deck and take on the person that just bought their pre-constructed deck off the shelf while they watch you play your unlimited combo deck, and they are still trying to figure out what the cards are in their deck. So that's my tip number 9. And my final tip for creating a commander deck in gameplay is to have fun. Play the cards that you like. Don't worry about winning. Just you'll learn a lot as you play new cards and see how they interact with each other, and then just keep track of what you do like. Maybe write those down in a notebook or on a piece of paper, and then return to those the next time you go and play. Say, oh yeah, I remember when I played that deck. I had a lot of fun playing those cards. You can do that. I choose to have fun by making content and videos. This helps me remember what cards are in my deck. If I ever forget, I can go to my playlist and check my deck tech for that particular deck and see which cards are in that deck. That's how I have fun. I encourage you to do the same thing. Please like, follow, subscribe to this channel if you want to get more EDH Magic the Gathering content in your feed every day. That's it. Build your deck, have fun. We'll see you at the LGS and the Magic Cons. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.